Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/Discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Startwin as Dee, Jen Prock as Obie, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Kyle Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. So, our heroes are right now in a universe that's very medieval-ish, and turns out the local king stole the hoard of a dragon who needs it for, to breed. So he needs gold. So the team decided to help out the dragon, and the way they're doing that is by destroying the siege weapons protecting the local king's capital city. And so Obie and Amy have gone up to the have gone up to where the siege weapons are, have taken over one of them, and are currently battling all of the other guards on the top of the wall, of which there aren't that many. They're just pretty much using a ballista to attack a bunch of other trebuchets and ballistas. Meanwhile, there was a whole thing in the market, and Dee is now, to get out of getting arrested, working as a TA at a local magical university. That doesn't make any sense, but it's totally what happened. And Liz is just mostly panicking, I guess. I don't know, not necessarily panicking, but just has no idea what the heck's going on. But we turn to our siege weapon battle in progress. You guys reload. After you reload, the trebuchet you've been attacking cuts its final rope. The guy turns it, and he launches a rock straight at your ballista. We're going to use Obie's stats because we're going to treat this like a vehicle.
Yep.
That is a shitty attack, though. I'm assuming that a 6 doesn't hit.
Does not.
The rock goes sailing past. I want one of you to roll me a d10.
Ballista dodges.
A 3.
All right, it goes sailing and lands in the street outside of town, sailing past the, and well, it can move back and forth a little bit, so yeah, ballista dodges. All right, that brings us back to you, Obie, though.
Okay.
You going to attack?
Yeah. That's not a 1. And that's a 10.
All right, yeah, it's dead. You destroy.
If there's any question.
And I'm assuming you go to reload phase next.
Yep.
How many are left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all now free. Not all of them get to attack this round, but another. So you destroyed that one, and while you're reloading, one of them's not free. One of them can't catch a break on rolls. He still has a couple of ropes to go. Everyone else has gotten their last ropes. All right, so oh boy, so this guy's gonna attack you.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
It matches, so yeah.
Well, so your dodge is a 13?
My dodge is a 13, yeah.
Right, it's got to beat your dodge.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
So no.
You're telling me they got a crit succeed to hit you?
I have a swiftness of 8.
I should have made you use...
Yeah, I'm in.
They have to crit... Okay, I'm just going to roll for everyone trying to attack you now.
Oh, that's faster.
One guy's going to hit you
Okay.
out of all of these.
Okay.
All right, so... We're going to... What's your soak?
7.
Your ballista takes 4 damage.
Oh
Was not expecting a tower defense story.
Neither was I, but here's where we are. All right. I mean, the good news is that like you're not dead when the ballista dies, but you're gonna have to come up with a new plan.
yeah. No, I have a new plan.
Oh yeah, this guy has 2 more ropes to cut. So let me see here. He gets through 1 more of them. All right, Obie. I'm just you've reloaded.
Yep.
They're all gonna reload on a turn. So it's yeah.
Yeah. There's no need to.
There's
talk
no need
about it.
to yeah.
I rolled a 3, so that hits. And I rolled another.
Which one are you attacking?
Oh.
Are you attacking a trebuchet or a ballista? That's what I need to know.
Oh, a trebuchet.
Okay.
So that's 7 damage.
Sure. Takes 3 of that. All right. First off, this one guy's still trying to cut through ropes. He gets through his last one.
Oh.
All right, so that means I get to attack with my remaining 6 siege weapons here. Does anybody crit succeed? No. They all fire. So here's what's happening.
Oh, sorry if I peek.
Ballistas and trebuchets are all firing at a ballista on the city wall. And there is city on both sides of this wall. I need someone roll me a d10.
10.
As these projectiles end up flying into the city at various points, you start to see some small fires. As various taverns, cookshops, and homes are being struck by siege weapons, spare projectiles, you hear screaming and running in the streets.
Wow, these guys are really bad at this.
D, the town's on fire. We need to get out. Get everyone out. Get everyone out. I'd like to start
No.
getting out.
If you have more than 4 of an item.
Hey, Teach.
Yes.
Like, the city's on fire outside. We should probably do an emergency.
One moment. Carl, I need you to answer me this question. If you have more than 4 of one item, what is the smallest number of items that you have? 6? You're very close, but that's incorrect.
Okay, so you guys, D is gonna stand on a table. I always wanted to do the seize the day thing, but I guess I'm not doing that today. Hey, y'all, you're gonna die if you don't get out of this building, like, right now. The city's on fire. We're all fucked.
Hey.
And
Has anything fallen within the walls of the keep?
yes,
No.
there's fire.
No.
Outside.
It's all outside the walls.
Yeah.
Because they're all firing at something on the wall. It's all going past the walls. We're pretty safe in here. Walls are doing their job. It's fine, D.
This is
back to counting. Okay, so the number between 4 and 6. All right.
Is there like a skeleton, like one of those, like, you know?
I'm just rolling some dice right now to see if the town guards are gonna start getting to the wall. No. All right.
Is there like a skeleton in this classroom that I could put the robe on?
Nope. All right. So, Obie, I'm assuming you're going to continue attacking?
Yep.
Roll me your attack.
Not a 1. That's a 1.
Oh, crit fail on damage.
Yep.
Advanced combat rules. Regardless of stats, they do no damage to their opponent. Also,
Okay.
your character looks super dumb.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fine.
Obie canonically look dumb. All right, so while I'm rolling to see if any of these guys hits, what are you doing, Liz?
If any guards get to that door, I'm gonna start picking them off with my gun. But also, I want to try to see if the car's okay. The truck.
All right, so you're gonna start running to the truck?
Yeah.
Because you got to exit the. Yeah, all right. Yeah, none of them hit on this round, Obie. So roll me your next attack.
Not a 1.
All right.
9.
9 minus 5. So okay, so it's still standing. They're all going to try attacking again. They all miss. Again, more items are just crashing into the thing. Liz, as you get outside the walls, you notice that actually, like, because of the angle, everything is you're parked close enough to the walls. The truck's fine.
Okay.
There are people running all over the place and running into the walls. Like, actually, yeah, there are large crowds of people trying to escape into the
Right.
keep walls. All right. Obie, roll me your next attack.
Not a 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, you blow up, you explode that trebuchet into a shards of whisper, so I'm going to remove 1 die from my attack pool. And, all right. None of them hit out of the remaining 5. All right. So I was thinking, D,
Yes.
maybe we should go out and help some of those people on the streets
That's
who could
an
use our
awesome-
aid.
that's an
We could
awesome
charge
idea.
them all at least 20 silver.
How about we don't charge them shit because it's the right thing to do, asshole?
Ah, you are so young and unwise in the ways of being a wizard.
Canon.
We're going to tell class, what is the wizard's motto? Never cast unless you're getting paid. That's right. Never cast unless you're getting paid.
I'm not casting
don't ha-
shit. I'm helping people, shithead.
D, we don't have any other useful skills. If we don't charge money for this, what the fuck are we going to do to pay for beer? All right, Obie, roll me your next attack.
Ew. Woo. That's a crit. Crit success on attack.
I think that just means an auto hit on attack, though, unfortunately.
And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hit. 10 damage.
Okay. That what are you aiming at, a ballista or a trebuchet?
Ballista this time.
All right. So that takes 6 after the soak. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Let's roll their dice. None of them hit. One of them crit fails.
Oh no.
I don't think that's going to do anything on a crit fail, but yeah. Yeah, they just look really stupid. All right. All right. So roll me your next attack.
That's
Yeah,
a
that'll hit.
7. That's also a 7. So 11.
11. All right. So same ballista as before.
Yep.
Let me make sure I'm doing that math right. Yeah, you explode another ballista. All All right. It's gonna be very bad if you miss, but on any of these, I just want to say,
Yeah.
Everybody misses you. More screams from outside the city. Okay, look. A guard runs into the room, into the classroom. Professor Chester. Yes. Oh yeah, my name's Chester, by the way. I don't think I told you. Anyways, yes. The town is fires and people need help. Could you we
I'll absolutely help.
Oh yeah, yes, no, the city's on retainer. The city asks you do it. They're paying for us to do this. All right, great. All right, class. We all learned healing. Remember, heal a person once, not twice, because if you're doing it twice, you already healed them, you dumb shit. All right, let's go. As long as they're not bleeding to death, it's fine. Got a lot of people. And if the Harkin Inn is on fire, we've got to fix that too. That's why you drink. All right, let's go. All the student wizards are now running out of the building. All right. Let's see here. Everybody misses. Obie, roll me your next attack. Are you attacking a trebuchet or a ballista?
Trebuchet.
All right.
6 to hit. That hits. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damage.
All right. Use some good damage on that one.
Wee.
Now they're all going to fire back at you.
Yep.
One of them's going to hit you.
Oh boy.
And so the effective combat skill is just 1. So all right, what's your soak?
7.
You soak all of it because
nice.
he got exactly 7
Oh jeez.
on his damage roll. All right, Obie, we're at you.
Not a 1. 6.
That is literally the exact amount you needed to blow up that trebuchet.
Yeah. Always like fist pumping the air.
There are 3 left. 3 siege weapons left. And the 3 fire and none of them hit you. So, Obie, we're back at you.
Not a 1. That's a 1.
Oh, so yeah, you fire and do no damage. Were you attacking a ballista or a trebuchet, by the way?
Trebuchet.
Okay. Because, yeah, there are 2 ballistas and 1 trebuchet left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Those 3 guys are all going to attack you. 2 of them crit fail, none of them succeed.
Wow.
Obie?
Not a 1. 11.
All right. So that guy takes 7 damage. All right, the 3 of these are going to fire back at you. All of them are going to miss. Obie, fire again.
Ooh.
Did you hit a 1?
I hit a 1.
All right, you fire the bolt. Just roll me a d10 because I need to see what happens to this bolt when you miss.
That's a 9.
Okay, a high roll is good for you right here because that was luck. All right, so 9, it's the bolt hits the wall and splinters, sending shards down on part of the city. It's not the worst.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so they get to all attack you now. One of them hits. That was 1 crit success and 2 crit fails on those 3 attacks. And it's going to do what's your soak?
7.
7, so you're going to take 2 damage. So yeah, you've taken a total of 6 damage.
Yep.
All right, so Obie attacking the trebuchet again?
Yep. That's not a 1. Ooh. 6.
All right. Ooh, barely standing. It's at 9 damage. They're going to all attack you. They're all going to miss. These giant sharpened logs of bolts go flying over the city walls, and one giant rock just goes by as that's still standing trebuchet, barely held together.
That's not a 1. That's another 6 damage.
That is just enough to destroy it by a little over. So that leaves 2 ballistas, which are going to keep firing at you. And they both miss. They both rolled 6s. Interesting. So they both miss. Ballista on ballista on ballista. X versus 7.
Hot.
The greatest movie ever made, you mean?
Woo! That's a crit.
Success?
Success.
For the hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that just means auto hit, but yeah.
That's another crit!
Oh, that's another. So you're aiming at one of the ballistas, obviously, because there are only ballistas left.
Yes.
All right, a crit success on damage on a damage roll means they only get half their soak. So what's your total damage that you're doing?
14.
14. So they only get a 2 soak. So it immediately explodes. Just like you have not hit this ballista at all. It has been untouched. It is a perfect ballista. Yours is like 60% damage.
Yeah.
Like it is like there are parts falling apart. Like Amy's having to like bolster up parts of it while you fire to keep it lined up and aimed. And you just like shoot a single bolt down the center of it and it explodes and shatters. The remaining ballista is going to fire at you and he's going to miss.
Obie is just like cackling while on top of this ballista. That's not a 1. Oh, look at that. What'd you see? No other crit success on damage.
The other one, you guys wrangle the ballista around so it's pointed at the remaining one across the city. It is just a far speck on the wall across from you. It is you ramp it down, you crank down the angle, you crank back the remaining bolt. It's the last one you have. I'm just gonna say for dramatic effect. It's the last one on the wall. Amy, like, holding up part of the wheel is down, and Amy is, like, straining to, like, hold up the broken wheel so it can aim it, and you fire. The last bolt soaring across the city dramatically. Direct hit right down the center of the ballista. It explodes and shatters. The guard who is operating it is thrown to the side, skidding across the wall. He's fine. He's on the top of the wall still. And it just... it like erupts into a fine dust. So you just want to push this one off the wall?
Yeah, totally. Let's do it.
All right. Roll me a d10.
6.
You and Amy, like, with the push of your strength, roll the remaining ballista that you've been operating off the top of the walls, and it goes crashing down onto the ground below.
Obie, like, stands over the edge, watching it, like, watches it crashes, has his hands on his hips, and just, all's in a day's work.
So, at that point, a number of guards pop out of the trap door. On the wall. There are about 5 guards there. You're still at initiative 9. I'll roll something for Amy.
These were just ones that were in the walls already.
These are the one. There's more than one door into the walls. You were watching the one that Obie and Amy went into. There are Obie and Amy passed multiple doors before they got to the staircase. So you weren't watching. You were watching the one closest to the front gates, not the one closest to the nearest stairwell.
Okay.
Because you didn't know where the nearest stairwell was. You had no way to have that information. Okay. Kid, what do you want to do? We're about 100 feet up. Did you bring rope?
Do I have rope? That is a very good question if Obie has rope in his backpack.
That's a good question, but also we know there's a lot of rope right here.
That's true. Oh, no, we got rope right here. Let's just use these.
All right, what's the plan?
We grab the giant rope.
I'll say there's at least 100 feet of uncut rope here,
Okay.
just to be
yeah.
for fun.
And I'm gonna, and I mean with Amy's help, because it's big,
Yeah,
heavy rope.
But Obie knows knots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if we canonically make him a Boy Scout, then
100%.
he would totally know knots, and he's gonna, tie the rope off, around. What are the crenellations? Are the
yeah, like the arrow cuts. Yeah, it's the big
thingers.
plugs. Yeah,
the decorative thingers on top of castles.
they're not decorative. They're very purposeful.
They look pretty still.
Yeah.
So he's gonna tie a big rope off of that, shove the rest of it off the wall. Come on, let's go! And
Climb down the wall.
Yeah.
It is sloped outwards, so it is
exactly.
like it's not a
He's just gonna,
sheer.
Hold the rope and walk down on the wall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys do that. Yeah. So, Amy and Obie climb down the side of the wall.
And
D, you are now outside the city walls where all the wizards are, like the 20 wizards who you were teaching are, because that was literally the entire student body of this university. Town's only 5,000 people.
Because we still need to get out of here, I'm up for sowing some more chaos. So, I pull up the fob and I press the car alarm.
Beep, beep. I don't have a car horn the sound in my sound stock library right now, so I'm just going beep, 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 beep. Everyone's ignoring it and care way more about the places on fire.
Yeah.
Liz
I
will go
hope
check
that
the
would
car,
do
I
more.
guess.
All right, Liz, you get to the car. Like, it's people are mostly running into the city. Like a whole ballista just came down the wall not far from here. And
If nothing else, this
roll me a
looks-
d10.
8.
You see Amy and Obie climbing down the city wall. This seems like it's poorly designed. Like an invading army could get their ladders up this really easily.
Yeah. All those guys were just really bad. They need to play more Age of Empires. I'm saying.
Beep, beep, beep.
I'm still Dee is still patting herself on the back because during all this chaos, they might not remember where the freaking car is in the first place. Low key, she also forgot where the car is, so she's gonna follow the beat.
All right. Yeah, you guys all eventually meet up at the truck. There are people running, and the fires are mostly out now because the wizards showed up and were summoning rain clouds and floods of water. There are people healing the injured. So we should go, right?
Let's go.
We should go.
Holy shit! Everyone, get in. Hey, what did you guys do up there?
I mostly just helped move the thing while Obie did the shooting.
Oh my god, you guys got a full fucking tower defense in and I missed it. This is the kind of sabotage bullshit that I wanted to... Oh, fuck. And what the fuck, Liz?
What?
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, real bitch move, not just throw me under the fucking bus, but almost throw the kid under the bus too.
D! Chester runs up to you. D, look, I think I'm going to cancel classes for the rest of the day. The rest of the faculty, we're going to all get drunk at probably an hour because our favorite tavern's been fixed. And so we're going to go
I
get
roll
drunk.
up the window and I start driving.
See you tomorrow!
What the fuck?
Are you wearing a wizard's robe?
Yeah, because I had to pretend to be a fucking teacher in order to... I had things going super well. I was dirty pairing the fuck out of a distraction for you guys, and then Liz just stands by and lets me get fucking carted off by this asshole.
No. No.
As if you're driving while this argument's
Yes.
happening. Okay.
You did the most irresponsible thing you could possibly do by shooting a guard with a gun, attracting so much attention. I had us run. You got hit again by a wizard.
I got hit by nothing. Bullshit. I had this under control. We had a distraction going, and then you left me.
We were running.
You were running.
You got
I was a
stopped.
team player. You got scared.
I did not get scared. I was trying to... Ugh! You're so irritating. I was trying to save both our lives. You got stopped by 8 guards. What am I supposed to do with 8 guards?
What were we supposed to do? Just yell out, call out the kid's name like you did after he already snuck in successfully?
The guards saw him. They looked at him. They saw him. They knew he was there.
Exactly, which is why it was important for me to run
Hey,
fucking
Obie.
distraction.
Hey, Obie.
Yeah.
I got my Switch. You want to play multiplayer Mario Kart?
Hell yeah.
All right. Start playing video games while this is happening.
If we just say that the kid walked in the door, that then they'll let it
And he wouldn't have gotten
go.
up to the ballistas.
We could have figured that out.
We might not have gotten another chance. Jeez, you privileged ass. Always thinking we have to work within some sort of rules. Sometimes we have to fuck some people over if we're going to help the bigger picture.
I'm fine with fucking people. There were like 8 guards.
We've taken on more than 8 guards already.
You were immobilized. What can I do about that? There were 8 guards. I can't take out 8 guards by myself.
You could have tried anything. Instead, you just hung out and
On
did
like 3
nothing.
good rolls, Liz could have taken out 8 guards really easily.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I know what Liz's stats look like. She's level 5.
It's really...
Liz can only shoot one person at a time.
Yeah, it'll take you. Okay, so it'll take you 8 good rolls.
You put the team in danger, and it's a good thing that you did your whole, I just want us to be friends and not working for anyone, because if I had a boss this inept, I'd want to quit yesterday.
Hey, D. Calm down. She fucked up. We all agree she fucked up. You're not wrong. But it's not helping to keep... It's not helping to keep hammering it.
What
She
the
feels
fuck?
bad. We all agree that you're right, and it kind of sucks. On the other hand, you were fine. You weren't in danger. I'm sure if you were in danger, she would have stepped in and done something.
If you had been in further danger,
Liz? It's fine. If you were in danger, Liz would have done something. You weren't in danger. You what, ended up with a job?
Look, the last time some weird guy told me that they had a job for me, it wasn't any fucking fun. So
Okay.
why don't we just...
Okay.
So how about instead of making excuses, we just drive back to the dragon so he can get his shit back?
This was a school. You were fine.
Jesus fuck. Privileged bitch.
What the fuck? Wow, that's not tense. I don't know what you're talking about. Wow.
Love it.
These more like we got to the point where Amy was worried about Liz, and Amy's pissed at Liz. all the time right now. Wow. It's going to be a real awkward drive back to the... Go see the dragon. Okay, so you guys going back to the village or going straight to the dragon?
I'm going straight to the dragon.
All right. You guys get to... I'm not going to bother going through the whole, like, okay, get to the dragon by the lake, you go in the door, you go to the thing, you climb up to the things, you get to the dragon's lair.
Hey guys, what's up?
You should be able to go get your stuff now. Yeah, those bozos have never played Fortnite. We kind of took out their whole system.
I understood about like a quarter of what you just said.
Turns out our little guy's real good at sabotage. There aren't any siege weapons to hurt you, buddy.
Great, thanks.
Takes off, flies out the hole of the roof.
Okay.
We got like a few more days here. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the quick smoke and get very drunk. If this Fiona's anything like the Fiona that I knew, the good stuff's gonna be under the bar, and I'm going to get it before she notices I get it. She starts walking back out of the caves.
Amy, can I still play your Switch?
You have your own.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'll be in my room playing games.
What the fuck ever. I'm gonna go see if any of that pipe weed's any good. I need to chill.
All right, you guys get back to town. Amy's going to spend a lot of time drinking in the bar since she, paid a tab large enough again to own the place. And does anyone want to do anything else while we're in this reality?
Liz will just give Fiona an evil eye as she goes up the stairs to the room, and she's gonna focus on practicing runes.
Okay. And I'm counting that Ballista battle as a major battle.
I feel like we defeated the king.
It did. There was like a whole set of stats for other characters you could have gone up against directly. But you achieved the goal without ever actually encountering any of those people. Like there's whole other plans for like the actual like palace in the city and like the general of the army, and like there is an army, they just weren't there because you were just fighting the town guard.
I mean, here's the thing, if it wasn't Obie that you chose the stats of, it would have been completely different. It just so happens that he's very fast.
I know.
And he's good with range.
Well, they had to, like, there were so many times like I rolled 9s on those. So anyways, you guys spend a few more days, obviously in the small town.
Obie probably went to hang out with Greg a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah, hey Obie, little guy.
Greg! What are we doing today?
I don't know. You showed me that like you called it a switch.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, there's this thing called electricity.
Okay. It's like, yeah, no, it's you guys are talking about that. It's like magic caught in a box.
Yeah.
Cool. And so like pressing the button does the thing.
Yes,
And you have to charge it in your truck.
I do.
Yeah,
Because it's the same kind of magic.
okay.
It's compatible magic, yeah.
Awesome. Great. I want to play Yoshi
All day.
in that Mario Kart thing.
Okay, let's go. I'm Bowser.
Greg the blacksmith gets really behind for a few days on all of his clients playing Mario Kart with Obie. Oh boy.
He's a menace.
You guys eventually received news that Geldenfell has fallen. The magical university was apparently where all the treasure was being hidden away. and has been destroyed. It's being rebuilt. Apparently, though, like this happens apparently the Magical University gets destroyed about once every about like 5 or 6 years. So they're kind of used to it by now. I don't know if you know this, but magical students who don't know how to count that well often end up blowing up the Magical University.
That makes sense.
That tracks.
Yeah. At one point before you go, Fiona just walks up to you. Okay. Liz, I don't want you to get this weird look on your face. I want to tell you this. I have ice. I know you thought it was a big deal that I didn't have ice, and I could tell that it was really bothering you. So I've made you this drink. Took me a little while to chip the ice. It's called a Margarita. He puts it down in front of you.
Thank you.
Okay. Also, what's up with you and that Amy? Like, did you guys have a thing or something? Or, anyways, I don't know. I guess, I'm realizing I shouldn't be asking that question because, yeah, that's the name on the thing. All right, so I'm gonna go. Bye. And everybody want to do anything else before we end our time in this universe?
Obie would like Greg to teach him how to make a sword.
Oh, absolutely. You spend so effectively
So Obie teaches Greg how to play the Switch.
Yeah. You guys alternate between making swords and they're really expensive to make. Swords are really not a thing blacksmiths do a lot of the time. So Greg's got to pull out his
But it's Obie and he has no idea.
Yeah. Greg's on board, and so Greg gets even further behind on the work he's supposed to be doing. But he's the only blacksmith in town, so it's fine. The farmer didn't need his horses shoed. I don't know what you're talking about. Anything else?
Dee's gonna practice some gun tricks. Just kind of go off by herself just to practice some
Okay.
something that either seems either horribly impractical but cool looking, or secretly is extremely useful, but you wouldn't think so.
I'm realizing Amy forgot to use her summoned bird this entire time. It's just been all this whole time. The Amy's black glass bird was there.
Yeah.
It just hanging out. And sitting on the bar. It's just there always now.
We see Liz just sitting at a table. She's got her glasses in her hands, and she's inscribing little tiny runes all around the rim of the glasses.
Okay. Is there a purpose to these?
Detect spooky.
Oh, you're trying to use runes to detect spooky.
She gets detect spooky.
Well, right. That's more of an innate sense that she develops from interacting with magic.
I'm saying it's this way.
Okay. Sure. You can flavor that however you want. I'm going to decide how it works. All right. And with that, then, as your time eventually expires, you guys load up in the truck. The timer hits 0 and the stone is fully charged. You guys press the button and drive off into the Terror Between Worlds to continue along the thread. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Yee.
I'd like to make it canon that Obie has his sword on his lap in the truck, and in the blacksmith shop on a shelf is a crudely made trophy, Mario Kart trophy.
Excellent. Excellent. And there we end our session. Stormwood and Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Feywild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Feywild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.